Two lights shine in the sky at dusk. One is intense, almost blinding. The other is softer, but unmistakable. For a few minutes, they seem close, almost as if they were side by side in space. But this is an illusion. What you're seeing is not an approach, not a meeting, not a collision. It's perspective. Venus and Saturn, two completely different worlds, separated by hundreds of millions, sometimes more than 1 billion kilometers. And yet, from here on Earth, they can appear like neighbors. How is that possible? How often does it happen? And what would happen if they were actually close? Today, you'll understand one of the most beautiful illusions in the night sky, the conjunction of Venus and Saturn. In astronomy, a conjunction happens when two celestial objects appear very close to each other in the sky, as seen from Earth. The key word is appear. They are not physically close in space. They simply share the same line of sight from our point of view. Imagine holding two coins in front of your face. If you align one behind the other, they can appear almost glued together, even if they are separated by several centimeters. Now scale that up to cosmic distances. Venus orbits the Sun closer than Earth does. Saturn orbits much farther away, beyond Mars and Jupiter. Each planet follows its own path around the Sun at different speeds. But at certain moments, the geometry of the solar system causes them to appear aligned from our perspective. That is a conjunction. No new gravitational force, no collision risk, no sudden change in the universe, just orbital motion and perspective. And even though it's only geometry, the visual effect is remarkable. Now let's talk about the protagonists of this illusion. Venus is often called Earth's twin, but that description is misleading. It is almost the same size as our planet, but the similarities end there. The surface of Venus exceeds 460 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt lead. Its atmosphere is dense, composed mainly of carbon dioxide. Clouds of sulfuric acid cover the planet. It's a runaway greenhouse effect. Venus also rotates in the opposite direction of most planets, and a single day on Venus lasts longer than its own year. Beautiful in the sky, hellish up close. Now look at Saturn. Saturn is a gas giant, almost 10 times larger than Earth in diameter. So large that more than 700 Earths could fit inside it. If there were a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float in water, because its average density is lower than water. And its rings, made of ice and rock, ranging from microscopic particles to mountain-sized chunks. Majestic, imposing, distant. Between Venus and Saturn lies a vastness almost impossible to imagine. And yet, sometimes they appear glued together in our sky. Venus is the brightest planet visible from Earth. Only the Sun and the Moon shine brighter in our sky. When Saturn visually approaches Venus during a conjunction, the contrast becomes striking. One extremely bright point, another golden and more subtle. To the naked eye, it looks like a rare encounter. With binoculars, you can see that they are two separate objects. With a telescope, something magical happens. Venus may appear as a glowing disk, sometimes even in a crescent phase, like a tiny moon, and Saturn reveals its rings. Seeing both within the same field of view is unforgettable. It's in that moment you realize something profound. The sky is not static. The universe is in constant motion. Planets orbit. Speeds vary. Angles shift. Everything is dancing in space. And for a brief moment, the choreography creates a perfect illusion. Venus takes about 225 Earth days to complete one orbit around the Sun. Saturn takes nearly 29 years. Because each planet moves at a different speed, their alignments constantly change. Conjunctions between Venus and Saturn occur from time to time, sometimes separated by a year or two. But they are not always easy to observe. Sometimes they appear too close to the Sun in the sky. Sometimes they occur before sunrise. Other times they appear in the evening twilight. Each conjunction is unique. The apparent distance changes. The brightness contrast changes. The position in the sky changes. No two are ever exactly the same, and that makes every occurrence special. Now imagine something impossible. Imagine Venus and Saturn actually close together in space. Saturn's gravitational pull is enormous. Its mass could destabilize the orbit of Venus. Asteroids could be redirected. Orbital balances throughout the solar system could shift. Over long periods of time, even Earth's orbit could be affected. But none of that will happen. The solar system is stable, at least on human timescales. What we see in the sky is not a warning. It is not a danger. It is simply perspective, an invisible line connecting worlds separated by unimaginable distances. The next time you look at the sky and see two bright points almost touching, remember this. They are not close. They are not interacting. They are not meeting. You are witnessing alignment, cosmic geometry, a visual coincidence created by planets in motion. Venus and Saturn may never truly come close, but for a few minutes, from our small blue planet, they appear side by side. And sometimes, the illusion is more beautiful than the reality.